Tafari here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how Marvel is basically invincible. Look at these numbers right here. We're going to get into this and talk about a couple of these things. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so you're obviously wondering, like, what the hell is Tafari talking about today? You're watching this video. You probably recently went to go watch Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. And I just wanted to talk about, like numbers like these, you know, don't just spoof out of nowhere. They released these movies, they made these gross sales, making over six, billions. I'm pretty sure they made billions of dollars with in this whole industry as a whole. But it's just really crazy, you know, if you really simplify everything that they have done, and if you could just implement it to, what you can do, you can really change your life. So I'm gonna, talk about that in this video. So let's pause this real quick. So I'm going to try to simplify this for you guys to really understand, you know, for you guys really to be able to understand how Marvel was able to, do this, with all of their movies, shooting millions and millions of dollars. A lot of people just think, um, they released a movie and then, they're able to keep releasing movies because they're a movie industry, but there's movies that fail and they don't continue, to make money. So there's reasons why, Marvel has made it this far. And it's never been quick. I'm not going to tell you that, but I'm telling you that there's strategies that you can get to understand so you can implement it and on a smaller base. I'm not telling you you're going to be making millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in sales for any business, but I'm saying you can do it, in the form of thousands of dollars or even hundreds of dollars. So let's go get into it. My mentor once told me, if you always want to start out with, building a cult, finding a target audience. So some of the best ways I've learned, to do that is basically put out content, and then, content, is like a way to attract people, to you. Because when you put out content that is relative to a niche or people who may be interested in you, you're able to build a cult, and these people will know you and they'll like you. So what Marvel did is they started out with comics, and I think it was the early 1900s, and with these comics, they were able to build this cult. These are like the people who were like, downright for Marvel. They would, like Spider-Man, Superman, Captain America. I mean, no, not Spider-Man, Superman. Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man. They were to build a cult. These are the people who are downright, you know, Marvel fans. This is the cult. This is like their group. This is their circle. These are the people who, they're really, you guys know those people. Those people who are really like into Marvel and, into, everything that goes down like with Marvel. They'll follow them. These are the people who probably will buy from them because they know them, they like them. So they end up trusting them. Over time, Marvel put out comics. Comics are basically a form of content, which is basically value because they're able to entertain them. You know, inform them on what's going on next. It just really like gets their attention. You're able. It's like it's an effect that a lot of people really don't understand. Is like if you're able to put out content that's valuable to your niche, you're able to really make a lot of money. So, whether they, got these comics free, whether they're, read them from a friend, they're able to build this huge, huge cult. And these, like I said, are the people who are really downright with them. And with this cult, you know, it grew huge, really huge. And over time, you know, as they built the cult, they were able to sell them their merchandise. They were able to put out, TV shows. They were to, make deals with other networks. They, sell costumes, sell all types of things. This is all before the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie stud, and they're also, able to, make other Marvel movies. This is before all of this, goes on. And what happens is after, building this huge cult and able to monetize off them, they're able to make deals with other companies. Just because they have this huge platform now, they're able to, make deals with other companies, or, and for us it would be other people. So like Disney, for example, they made deals with Disney, and what happens is Disney's platform, their audience, kind of move and merge with Marvel's audience. So now what happens? It expands. This is kind of like in business. It's almost like podcasting, or just networking in such a way, or just making deals. I see a lot of business owners, they use their platform and merge with other platforms, and it's basically like you're combining your audience with each other. So as they want made deals with Disney. With Disney's audience, they is able to merge with Marvel's audience, and what happens? The cult grows, and they're making more money over time. So, so as you know, they're able to make more money from building this huge cult of people who will really know, like, and trust them by putting out content, by advertising, other content. And we want to talk about how they're able to grow this cult. And a lot of people really don't understand this, and I talk about this all the time. It's basically word of mouth, or basically free referrals, or just free building. Because look, I always say this, like, people don't join these companies. People usually end up joining other people. So what happens is, as you see those kids with the costumes, you see those kids watching those movies and the TV shows. What happens is, as people see other people, interested in this, they become interested and it becomes like almost like a viral notion, like, going on. So this cult begins to grow. The people who are interested in Marvel content, because they see other people doing it. So word of mouth, basically free marketing, or free, traffic to whatever you're doing, you know, basically helps your business grow. And Marvel is doing this, simply under the table. They understand that, if they're going to put out a movie, people are going to talk about it, and, things are really going to skyrocket and things are going to grow. And I'm going to get more into that as I show you some examples. So, as the cult grows through word of mouth, they're able to make more money. Now, how also are they able to, stay unstoppable and make more money? A lot of people don't understand this, but whenever you see, like, I want to give an example for my business, like, model I like to show. Uh, have you ever seen, like, cars inside movies, and they really, like, they show in the cars, they show on the brand. Like, usually in companies, they tend to block it out. But if you don't really know this, but, as Marvel, whenever they put, Mazda in their movies, Mazda is usually paying them. So they're also making money, and this is like almost like an example as affiliate marketing. So Mazda is paying Marvel to promote their cars inside their movie. You can see it's always done in Fast and Furious. It's always done in, all types of movies. Whenever you usually see like a brand like that, they're usually either getting paid to have their car in their movie. It's really selective. Like, business owners understand this, because they know that they have this cult that is going to look at their Mazda, and Mazda in the end run is going to make more money. So Mazda will pay Marvel to put their vehicles as the number one, even the number one vehicle inside their movie. Whether they have multiple vehicles, so on, they're going to pay them, because look, any movie platform can go out and make some fake brand car just from switching logos and, doing that. But, why not just get paid for it? Because look, they understand the more eyeballs that are on their business, the more money that they're eventually going to make, simply because um it's just really how it works. Even though the conversions may be weaker, but they're going to make more money no matter what. Especially if you see, Captain America just steal a Lamborghini, that's what you're just going to stick in your mind. Captain America stealing a Lamborghini, or Captain America stealing, a Mazda, for example, or Mercedes. It's gonna stick in your mind, and it's really gonna, really help build other brands. So this is like a form of affiliate marketing in a way. Think about yourself. You can also get paid just to promote someone else's products, and, if their companies make sales, if their companies get more leads, you can get paid for that. You just really you can really, make a lot of money. You can start with bits of money with a smaller platform, but if you really grow your platform, you grow your subscribers, you grow what I like to say, your cult, you'll be able to make so much more money. It's basically like affiliate marketing in a sense. I'm gonna clear this off. Okay, I don't know how to use this eraser. There we go. All right, so as I'm erasing this, I want to talk about something else. So you can see a form of affiliate marketing. You can see a form of, just generating sales for themselves. You know, what's the true reason, behind, you know, all of this, all of these, so much money that is being made, basically. And I just wanted to say, a lot of people always tend to forget this one. Let's see if this is good. It's the ads. it's advertising, and then there's social media. So as everyone sees those compelling commercials that really get people to take action and go to the movie. There's always those people. But like I said, this isn't really what's going to get everyone through the movie theater door. It's this. Whoa. And there's word of mouth also involved with social media. I don't know. You can't really understand this, but this is basically word of mouth. So social media, so advertising, social media, and word of mouth, really play a part in how they're able to generate sales and also build their cult and make more money with their business. It's really becoming unstoppable. So I wanted to show you a quick example of something that really took my eye, and it's the sales of Black Panther. And a lot of people may be, thinking, oh, that commercial for Black Panther didn't get me want to go see Black Panther. It's the culture behind it, as this almost being like one of the first Marvel black superheroes that really had their own solo movie. And the black community really supported it. So what happened is it skyrocketed on social media. Yep, that's right. This skyrocketed on social media, which imploded the sales because everyone, people just follow people. People want to, see what other people are doing. People want to copy them. There were so many celebrities, showing their culture off for Black Panther. So much going on social media. If you just look at the platforms, you could think about the commercials you'll see on your TV, but that's really not what made you want to go see Black Panther. If you did go see Black Panther, it's really what you've seen on the internet. That's really what really gets people to go. You always ask people, you don't want to waste your money sometimes. People don't want to waste their money, so they'll say, how was it? And then when your friend says it was good, that's going to make you want to go, and that's going to increase the sales of the business. And did the business have to pay you to? I mean, did Marvel have to pay you to, or someone to promote their movie? Basically, no, they didn't. You just did it naturally, and Marvel takes so much advantage of that because they understand that they put out extremely good content, which is worth sharing. So if you're not able to put out, extremely good content, which is worth sharing, you wouldn't be able to, grow as a cult, or grow your cult, or grow your subscribers, or grow your fan base as a whole, or expand your expertise in your niche, or have much influence on people because you don't put out the content, or you don't provide enough value, whether it's entertaining, or motivating, or just influencing. You don't provide enough value at all in order for to get people to pay you. But Marvel is able to do that, and they're also able to do it to get free marketing, or free promotion, because people people love what they love what they provide. It's more that goes into it. You're not able to just grow like this. They're hiring the actors. Getting the breast scene effects. They're constructing amazing scripts. There's so much more that goes into it. That's within their budget to make them put out amazing content like this. A lot of people don't see that. They just see movie, the money, but they don't reverse engineer how things are done and how things are being made. They just think they can't do it because they don't want to go out and educate themselves on how things are done. So yes, they'll make money from the initial advertisement, and yes, they'll make money from word of mouth. But what really, really gets me is the psychology of how their movies are done, and it really keeps people inside the cult and really keeps people watching their movies. So think about it. This is a spoiler alert. So this is a spoiler alert. So if you haven't watched Infinity War yet, you can just stop watching this video, or I don't know. I don't know. Just don't watch this video unless you watch Infinity War. So basically, at the end of Infinity War, we all know. All right. So basically, we understand at the end of all of the movies, we understand that, especially in this one, that Thanos, destroys half the universe, and they just basically end it from there. There's not much really to continue. And what this does is it leaves us wanting to see the next movie, but then we learned about wanting to see the next movie, and then you just basically want to know what happened next. So a lot of people, what they'll do is, you know, with this shocker and with this going on, though, do one of many things. You know, prepare for the next, want to learn more about the other characters, or just tell a friend. And all these things will keep money flowing in the Marvel universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is why they're basically invisible to, their future movies. There may be some movies that fail in the future, but they're going to make at least $100 million or more, a couple $100 million in sales ever since ever since this little cycle that they have been going, continuing and doing. In conclusion, it really all comes down to this for Marvel. And do the same thing with your business. You want to build a cult. You want to provide value to the cult. And then you want to find ways to grow it. And as you find ways to grow it, you want to monetize off the cult. And you want to use that. You want to let this monetizable, audience help you grow it more. And then you want to just monetize off them. And then you want to put everlasting content to make more money. And this is what they're doing, to increase like the lifetime value of a customer, if you guys know what that is, or the lifetime value of, someone who's interested in Marvel. It's really how you really grow any type of business. It's crazy what you can do. And all of this can be done, and all of this is really expanding using social media. So that's all I wanted to post for this video today. Kind of like doing this, real world relative thing videos to help you like understand if you ever want to start a business or continue a business or do any form of business. It's really how you grow it is just building an audience and monetizing off the audience or monetizing off your cult, your subscribers, and so on. So if you did enjoy this video, I wanted to give you a gift. If you guys don't know me, my name is Tafari. I'm building successful online businesses, and I wanted to give you this free ebook. This is a free ebook that you can use. If you ever thought about building an online business, you can get access to this right now just visiting the link in the description. And as always, if you enjoyed this, just leave a subscribe, become a dimension builder, join the movement, and also leave a like on this video. That's all I wanted to post today. Thanks for watching the video. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.